Hey guys, welcome back to HMRK. Just me, H here today. I'm gonna actually be honest. I totally forgot that we were going to be playing today. I got up this morning, first thing in the morning, went out for a bike ride. Really good bike ride, but the conditions were really wet, soaking wet. So I've done well just to get myself out. Managed to get about 40 miles into the legs, so happy about that. And got back and didn't realise we were playing actually until I saw my fantasy football app, and then realised that we were 2-1 down to Leeds at half time. So I thought, you know what the heck, I'll put myself through the second half. Obviously the rest of the family were out, so you know, based on what I saw the second half, I'm thinking about words really: pathetic, woeful, clueless, disgraceful, unprofessional. These are the kind of words I'm thinking of at the moment to describe our team. You know, no cohesion, no, you know, just no professionalism is the most damning part. You know, and before I go any further, I don't want this to be kind of put a negative on Leeds. Leeds was superb from what I saw second half. They play as a team. They get in, and you know, they might not have the same quality of players that we've got, but I'll tell you what, my do they work hard. You know, you got Harrison running up and down, Alioski running up and down, Stuart Dallas, Bamford worked these socks off in the second half. And you know, I looked at us and I just thought to myself, hey, I mean, Aurier, why do we keep playing him? Why do we keep playing Aurier? An absolute horror of a football player. Might be a great guy. You know, I won't disrespect any of our players from in that sense, but woeful football player. Eric Dyer, wow. I mean, that guy has just declined, gone backwards. If anyone can tell me that they think Eric Dyer is a defender, they must be deluded, in my opinion. Eric Dyer is no defender. He's absolutely woeful, horrific, car accident waiting to happen. For all intents and purposes, I haven't seen the goals, but you know, he played the third one. He played Rafinha onside, right? And the first two, I believe, he was awful, basically. And that's our problem. You know, 5 years ago, peak Poch, we had the best. You know, in my opinion, the most important position in modern day football is your fullbacks. Your fullbacks, they dictate football now. You know, they're more than just defenders. They're an attacking outlet. 5 years ago, we had the best in the business for a 2-year period. Kyle Walker and Danny Rose were the best fullbacks in the Premier League, without a shadow of a doubt. And that period was enforced because of the fact that, you know, and Patrick Bamford's just giving an interview in the background there, was enforced because of that. And that's why we were so good. We decided in our infinite wisdom to sell Kyle Walker and then buy the car crash that is Serge Aurier. Never really recovered from that. And, you know, I'm prepared to give Reggie a benefit of the doubt, but I've not seen anything to suggest that he's the answer either. He seems very poor defensively. Good going forward, but poor defensively. But maybe that can be worked on. Ndombele, you know, I've been a bit shocked actually that he's not been playing, but he just came on and just went through the paces. Dele Alli, Gareth Bale just looked like they just weren't interested today. And I will be utterly shocked if Harry Kane does not leave us this summer, along with Heung Min Son, because they are way too good for our football club at the moment. The reason we are where we are is because of those two players. Højbjerg recently has not been great either. So, you know, I'm hoping that Mourinho comes in and makes an offer for Dyer, because he can just leave. I'd pay his cab fare to get him out of there. He, you know, I don't like using the word, but he's shit. And so is Aurier. He's shit as well. And I think a few of our players really need to be moved on. Daniel Levy has got a lot of thinking to do this summer. And, you know, the names I've been hearing, they don't fill me with a lot of confidence. The names I've heard, maybe Graham Potter, I might put up with, because we're not going to get much better than that. We've had an elite manager now. He hasn't been able to do the business. And Brendan Rodgers isn't going to come if they get Champions League football. No chance of that happening. Hearing Conte, well, how is his football any better than Mourinho's? Really, I want to see some good football. Sorry, Ryan Mason, you're doing a great job, but you're utterly clueless. Dele Alli, there's a reason why he hasn't been playing, and the reason was you took him off after 60 minutes. Don't let the 4-0 win cloud our judgment. Sheffield United are a relegated side. I knew today that Leeds would give us a game. In fact, I didn't really fancy us to win today anyway. So I'm kind of glad that I totally forgot and it slipped my mind that the game was on today. So I'm glad I've only managed to watch the second half. I'm so pleased that the girls, Sharon and that, have gone out to do a little bit of shopping. We've got some family functions coming up now that COVID is starting to lift a little bit here. We've got a few family functions, so we're getting ready for that. To be honest with you, I'm done with this season. This season's over. Leicester, Newcastle did us a massive favour yesterday. Won the game. Gave us an opening. No less, gave us an opening. And we go and put in an absolutely gutless performance like that in. The players should be absolutely ashamed of themselves. Apart from, obviously, the usual couple that, I'd even give them a bad game here or there. But the rest of the players should be absolutely ashamed of themselves. You don't deserve to be putting on these tops and appearing for the club that we hold so dearly in our hearts. I mean, to go out there, and you got to say it, earn the kind of money these guys are earning, to live the lavish lifestyles they're doing. They're only going out. They only have to put a performance in for 90 minutes, and they can't even do that. So enough of me, rant over. As always, catch you on the next one. Come on, you Spurs.